Hey James, it's Chris. I spoke to Debbie earlier and explained to her the situation, and she said you might be interested in knowing how is it that companies like Horn Heating and Air are beating you guys out and taking the customers that you could be getting, right? So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting the top 3 things that you could be doing to set your company above the competition, and those 3 things are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. I'm also going to teach you a little bit about what keywords are and which ones are best to target to drive up your call volume. So first off, looking at your website, it looks really nice, right? There's click to call, there's, schedule your free quote. It's obviously mobile friendly, which is all great things, but it's not yet optimized. And I'll explain to you here what that means here in a second. So the first thing we're going to start off with is content. Page content is made up of the words, images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. So you guys need at least 1,500 words with properly filled in keywords to be optimized with Google. This also gives you a lot more opportunity to fill in those keywords, the buyer intent ones that you're trying to rank and get traffic for that are going to translate over into paying customers. If you look at your site, there's not a lot of content here on that front page, which is one thing that I noticed. If you look at Horn on their front page, plenty of content. And this, believe it or not, is still not optimized. This is still very, very beatable. So we just got to make sure we do it. You know what I mean? So the second thing I'm going to be going over with you are backlinks. This is a very, very important aspect to optimizing with Google, and it gives your site authority. Backlinks work like this. Site A points to Site B. Therefore, Site A is working as a backlink to Site B, which gives Site B more authority. I know there's a lot of A's and B's in there, but it's just like a popularity contest. Not all backlinks are created equal. You want the powerful and relevant backlinks, right? So you don't want Pizza Hut linking to you unless you sling pizzas, which obviously if you do, I'm making the video for the wrong person, right? And you also want powerful websites. So I'm going to show you here in a tool that I use called Ahrefs. This gives you the statistical analysis and breakdown of the performance of your website. This right here is the power of your homepage. This right here is the power of your entire website, the backlink number, the number of referring domains, organic keywords you are ranking for, and the traffic you're getting on average, right? Your Google Analytics is going to give you a much more accurate representation of the traffic, but everything else is spot on. So if we look at your breakdown compared to Horn's, ready for this? Look at that. Look how much traffic they're getting. This is traffic that you can be getting. Believe it or not, this is not an insane amount of backlinks or referring domains, right? And this is still beatable. Right, this 36 and 37, we have work to do, but it's still definitely beatable. And this could mean customers for you. Let's look at some other keywords real quick. Here's a couple good ones. These are buyer intent keywords, people that search it when they're looking to buy a service, right? HVAC Charlotte, North Carolina. This first number right here is the amount of average searches that they get, right? Another one is HVAC Charlotte, 150, right? That's the same one. Charlotte HVAC, another 100. So there's plenty of opportunity here. I'm not going to dig through the entire list because that's going to just chew up too much time, but you get what I'm trying to say. There's probably 1,500 searches every single month for HVAC companies in Charlotte, and that's why it translates over to so many people going on their websites and why they're doing so well, right? And this, like I said, this could be the results that you are getting. We have work to do. So the third and last thing I'm going to go over with you are called citations. So if we look at HVAC Charlotte, North Carolina, which is one of the higher hitting keywords, first thing you see up here is going to be ads. A couple things about ads. Ads are really only semi-effective, especially if they're not made properly and become a definite money pit, right? A lot of computers and phones now even have ad blocking software, so many people don't even see these, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. So moving on to the next visible section is the Google Map Pack, the Google My Business account. This, getting in first place here, typically means 40 to 50% more call volume, not just searches, call volume, than top organic ranking alone. Will get you ranked here as having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competition. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word into directories such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and so on. Other ranking factors here include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of the Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews and your Google rating. But most importantly, it's how well you're organically ranking on the specific search word. Even if you're not ranking organically in a very, very high position, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's not going to be impossible as long as your citation profile is very, very strong, beats out your competitors by a landslide, and you also take care of the other organic ranking or the other Google My Business ranking factors I explained to you previously. So in closing, everything we went over today: content, backlinks, citations, buyer intent, keywords. But the three things that are the most important is content, backlinks, and citations. Your content on your front page, you want to have about 1,500 words with properly phoned keywords or more, depending on what your competitor has, to be optimized with Google. The back-end service pages that you want to rank for the other keywords as well are going to be about 500 to 750 words, depending on how many keywords and what your competitor has, because you want to beat them on every single level. If they have 500, you want 1,000 or 750. You just want to make sure you're always a step ahead of them, and that's what it's all about. That's how you dominate your field. That's how you capture the market, and that's how you get more customers. Your backlinks, you want to have more relevant and more powerful sites linking to you. You want to have, like I said, HVAC-based backlinks, construction backlinks. You want to have relevancy in your backlinks, and the super powerful sites, especially to give your site authority, like the popularity contests I explained to you. Your citation profile, you want to have at least 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. But once again, if they have 200, you want 400. If they have 300, you want 500. You just want to dominate them on every single playing field. So if you implement these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new traffic and paying customers. If you have any questions, I would love to hop on a brainstorming call with you just to kind of go over the different opportunities that we found here and just to answer any questions that you may have. I'm going to follow up with you here around 4:30 tomorrow. If that's not a good time for you, please let me know. If I don't hear anything back for you, that's the time to expect it. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, James. I will talk to you soon.